Hi, my name is David, and I'm just going to show this video real quick on how to use the new upgraded Pro version of the Android I Love You app. Now, we couldn't have got this far without all of you, so thank you so much for using our app. Well, my app that I actually made for my wife, since I love her. So, I'm glad that I could share it with all of you at the same time. I've spent a lot of hours and put a lot of time into this app, and I really think that you're going to love it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and examine some of the aspects of this app. I'm sure you're going to love it. Everyone's been asking for stuff like extended libraries instead of just I love you. What about what's up? What about how are you? What about, you know, things you can do when somebody responds? If they say they love you, you can say you love you too. So you need a whole library for each of those things. And even, if somebody sends you an angry text, there's some stuff in there to help you smooth things over. So we hope you like it. So let's get to it. Okay, so looking at the screen, you can see the familiar send button. But there's a couple other things you can see on here too. So now we have show responses, show people, and then we got some secret stuff going on inside the contact options button that you're going to love. Okay, so let's go ahead and click show responses. Okay, so now you can see that there is these are the 6 additional libraries. So if nothing's checked, it uses the normal one that you're used to, the I love you one. So let's check what's up. Okay, and we'll go ahead and click send. So what's happening? Okay, so there we go. There's like 50, just like the other one. There's like 50 different versions of saying what's up. There's 50 different versions of responding to somebody saying I love you. There's like 50 different versions of miss you. You can also just say, hey, how are you? A lot of times people use this just for friends or whatever, but we're trying to keep this lovey-dovey. But I am going to make an advanced version that has friend mode, love mode, family mode, stuff like that. So you can, when you pick people, which is right here, let me go ahead and click that so you can see in here. Okay, so you can see there's me, there's my bunny, my wife, and then you can have up to 4 contacts. In the future, you might be able to do this for your loved one, for your mom, for your dad, or maybe just one of them, maybe a friend, brother or sister or something like that. So you'll be able to have your entire libraries customized to those type. So that's going to be pretty cool. But go ahead and click contact options. Okay, so here we go. Now you can see the one I have for contact number 1. So let's hit switch to contact number 2, and you can see how it switches. And so you can go ahead and let's say you select contact number 3 or contact number 2 actually. See how it empties? Then you just go and if you have an advanced phone, you can use this contact picker right here. But some phones require you to type it in manually, and there's nothing we could do about it. It just depends on your phone. Here's some cool features down here now. So go ahead and let's see, there's manual mode. You see that here. Pick message mode. This was the old manual mode that you were used to, where you just pick your menu. And then of course, if your phone is advanced enough to support this text to speech, you can check this, and it will read your say out loud your messages going out and your messages coming in, which is pretty cool, but only from your contacts that you've chosen here. Other text will be ignored by this app if you haven't registered the people. So let me show you how this works. So go ahead and click manual mode. Okay, then go ahead and click save. Okay, so now when we click send, nothing's going to happen because you see this text box up here. Okay, now hit send. There you go. Okay, so it shows you the last thing you sent. You just heard my phone squeak. That's because it's sent. Okay, so you can always remember you can hit this button here to show people, and it'll show you who you're sending to. So, and you can hit show responses. So you can pick a library that you're sending from. And if you don't want a library, you just uncheck this, and it will use the regular I love you message that you're used to. So let's go ahead and hit options again. Okay, so now we have pick message, which allows you to pick which message is going to go first. So it automatically shuts off manually. You can see you can only have one or the other on. So go ahead and hit save again. If you remember this, it wasn't in the last video, but it was in the free version. So now when you hit send, a menu pops up, and there's 50 different versions of each one of these. So go ahead and hit show responses, just to show you a little bit more. Okay, so let's say I want to send a miss you, but I want to pick which one first. So I would hit send. There's my list, and it keeps going on and on like that for each of them. So you can either randomly pick and send from each of these menus, which is pretty fun because you never know what's going to be said, and hopefully, you know, I say something that you like or that your loved one will like. So you have an entire library now that you can use. You can almost have whole conversations. And in the near future, we're going to keep adding to these, of course, because we're going to have the family mode, the friend mode, of course, and the love mode. And each one of these messages will be tailored to that. So let's say you clicked what's up, but you were in family mode. Of course, it wouldn't say anything like, I really, really love you. You're the greatest ever in the world. Unless that's really, you know, what you chose for a friend. One of the cool things you can do with this, go ahead and hit open menu here. Well, first of all, close contacts, and then hit open menu at the bottom. And here you have additional menu options. Of course, you remember from before, you can share this app on Facebook, which we love you to do. We love Facebook. If you're on Twitter, hey, this is awesome. It'll create a sentence for you with a link to the app and everything. All you got to do is either edit it or just hit, you know, tweet, and it's pretty cool. Give feedback. Of course, you know, if you click this, it will open up a box where you can type in, you know, what you think of this app, what kind of things you want added to this app, things in the future, stuff like that. Or, you know, I get a ton of, hey, I love this, it really is helping with my wife or my girlfriend, or, you know, that type of thing. Those are cool messages too. So go ahead and click show responses. Okay, so now we have send miss you. Now if I were to click add message, with this checked, it would add a message to that library. Same thing with remove. If this is checked and I remove a message, it would remove it from that specific library. So you got to make sure that you know which one of these is checked when you add and remove. And remember, with nothing checked, it's the default library that you're used to, just the plain I love you. So you actually have 7 different menus that you can use. So let's go ahead and close that. Now you know how to add and subtract from libraries. And you know, here's a video right here. It's probably going to link you to this video. If we release any new videos, you can always check by clicking this button and see if we have any latest videos on upgrades or things that we're adding to this, or that I'm adding to this app. So go ahead and click close menu. And that's how you get back to regular texting. So that's about it. One of the things that you can also do with this app that that only the people who've been here a while or been with us for a while know about. If you let's say you get somebody else to download this I Love You app to their phone, and they register you as one of their contacts, you're in their box here, and you send a where are you, it will send back a link to the Google Maps location for the area. It's not always perfect. Sometimes it like gets down to your neighbor's house or some other thing like that. There's nothing we can do about that. That's Google. In the future release, what we're going to do is allow you to turn that on or off. So let's say somebody sends you a text, "Where are you?" that's listed here. You'll be able to have it on or off. I like to have it on because I'm at a meeting or I'm driving or whatever might happen. I don't want to have to text back where I am. I like my wife to just be able to get a link so she can see what's going on. Because I like to do the same with her too. She's got kids. It's hectic. So when I add that feature, I'll release another video and let you guys know. Another cool thing that I'm going to add, hopefully, is the ability to have this detect your speed. So it's good for you to subscribe right now because subscribers are going to get these upgrades for free if you buy the Pro version now. When we release all these advanced features, you won't have to pay any more. You'll get it for free. But this is going to be something really cool. Okay, so in your contacts or in this options menu here, I'm going to have a box for drive mode. And what that's going to do is allow you to set, okay, let's say 10 miles an hour. If your phone detects that you're traveling over 10 miles an hour, you can have it set so it automatically turns speak text on and then sends a response to any one of the people in your contacts. So let's say my wife sent me a text saying, "Hey, can you get something from the store on your way home? I need, salad or something for dinner." With drive mode on, so I'm not tempted to pull up my phone and do it, look at it and text back while I'm driving. Sometimes it's even tempting to do that at stoplights and whatnot, but there's still thousands of deaths every year from that happening. So you'll be able to turn this on, and what it will do is it'll send a text back saying, "Hey, I'm driving right now. I love you very much," or whatever you want to program as the message. "I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Love you." And then the cool thing about that is that safety feature is you're not going to have to remember to turn it on or off. If you just have it on drive mode, your app will operate normally, and those functions will only happen if you're actually driving over 10 miles an hour. And there'll be a timer, so let's say you stop at a stoplight, it won't automatically go back. It might be wait, like a full minute or maybe 2 minutes. Maybe I'll let you guys set how much time elapses before it goes back to regular mode. So that way when you're at a stoplight, of course you're not traveling, but that mode is turned on unless you've been stopped for maybe over a minute or two. So that's one of the cool things you're going to be able to have with this upgrade now, because when we put those advanced, when I put those advanced safety features in, this isn't going to be anywhere near as cheap as it is now. Of course, I'm spending hours and hours of my family time putting into this app, so I really hope you appreciate it. I really hope you find the value in this. I really hope that it saves you a lot of time, and maybe some of the things I say in these libraries, is what you wanted to say but maybe couldn't, or felt uncomfortable or whatever, and it'll help break down some of the barriers that most people have in communication. It'll help you build your love more. It'll help your relationship a lot, to be able to say things, like "I love you" in tons of different ways, and "I miss you" in tons of different ways. I know, it's helped me in my wife's relationship. So you can't really put a price on love, like I say in the text. And but this app right here will help you. It's not the cheapest app ever. You can get super advanced apps for cheaper. But hey, I'm not like a professional company or anything. I'm just a guy who made this for my wife, and I've been putting mass of my family time into this. So I got to make sure I take care of my family and make it worth it for them. So thank you so much for this app or for watching this video, and we hope you have a great day. We hope that you drive safe, don't text while driving, and do everything you can to make sure your loved ones know you, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know if you're going to see them tomorrow. So use this app a lot. I mean, there's tons of libraries in here now. You're not sending the same thing over and over again. So really, you have no excuse but to say "I love you" and "I miss you" to your loved ones as much as you want. Okay, so that's it. That wraps it up. Thank you so much, and we hope you have a great day.